Welcome to my SurveyPop app 10th Cashout Payment Proof Total Legit No Scam Walkthrough Review 2026. Hey, this is Marvin of the Marvin Information Review YouTube channel, and today we're going to be going over my SurveyPop 10th Cashout proof and how I received my Tycoon badge and how that was unlocked on SurveyPop. This cashout would be, again, my 10th cashout where I cashed out $5.35. And this also activated a $2.50 Tycoon bonus, which SurveyPop gives out once you reach this milestone. And at this point, I have reached my lifetime earning of $65.67 from the SurveyPop app, which I had only had about 2 months at this point. So this will be a verified PayPal payment, which you can see a little bit over here, but you'll see it again on the next screen. You also see it again in my walkthrough video. Now, how I got the cash out number 10 on SurveyPop in 2026. So the real activity from SurveyPop account is the 63 completed surveys, and I have 37 to go at this point when I did this 10th cash out to get that $5 bonus, which I am working towards. Then we have the daily polls, which are at least quick one-tap polls, easy points every day or easy coins every day. And SurveyPop doesn't do points, it does actual coins, so you'll see the money right away show up on your account. It's not like a points conversion thing going. You'll be able to see, I got 1 cent for this, I got 2 cents for this, I got 5 cents for this. You'll see it right away and show up in your balance. Then I do video bonuses, which are stacked along with surveys for extra cents, games and offers, fill the gaps between the bigger payouts, which I prefer the games when I can, when they're available to me. And then at this point I had gotten 1 referral. I actually haven't gotten any referrals, haven't really been pushing it that hard right as of late, but hopefully I'll get more of those in the future. And again, you can see on the right side my PayPal, you can see my PayPal receipt, and it's coming from Social Loop LLC, which is the parent company behind SurveyPop, and its sibling apps, which I'll talk about briefly in a second or so. Or it can be seen as my SurveyPop 10th Cashout proof plus Social Loop LLC payment proof with a $2.50 Tycoon badge display review. Hope you find this helpful. Let's get into it. Hey, this is Marvin, and I am inside of SurveyPop at the moment, and I currently have $5.60 in my account that I've been earning. Let's go to my profile real quick, read my history. You see I've been earning, taking surveys, playing games, various things. Earning like a little chunk of change here, a little chunk of change there. I'm trying to see the last time that I actually cashed out. See, cause I think it's been a little bit of a while. Yeah. I see it on here. Cause this isn't the only app that I use. I use a couple of other ones. There's some sister apps that SurveyPop has, SurveySpin and Eureka, which I also use. But if you can scroll all the way down to the very bottom of my history, you'll see all these times I've cashed out. But to go to surveys page, these are surveys you can take. They fluctuate in value. I'll just check throughout the day for, good ones. I'm going to go up to this little trophy in the upper right hand corner. You can see all my achievements. You can have taken over 50 surveys. I've taken 63 surveys so far. And once I reach 100, I'll have an extra $5. I've done 9 cash outs. And when I do this 10th cash out, which I'm about to do right now, I'll get $2.50. And then once I reach 20 cash outs, I'll get extra $5. I referred 1 friend. And I got 4 more to go before I get an extra $1. So you're going to see me cash out for the 10th time. That'll make me eligible for this Tycoon badge, which will give me $2.50 cash out. So I'm going to do that now. Really, anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. So let's go to cash out. I typically like to cash out with PayPal. So I'm going to go with that. Choose PayPal. Dollars. since I'm doing PayPal, there's a 25 cents fee. And I just accept that and go ahead and hit cash out. It's going to verify my PayPal email. Cash out. We're going to wait. And there you have it. My PayPal cash out. There is my cash out from PayPal. This will make for my 10th cash out. It says you've unlocked a special gift from SurveyPop, which is going to be a feedback survey, an easy feedback survey. Yeah, I just got a notification from PayPal. This is a $2 million survey. Continue earning. You can see I now have $2.50 waiting for me to cash out due to this being my 10th cash out. So I'm going to go ahead and take this feedback survey real quick. You see I got a notification saying I unlocked the feedback survey. Let's take that now. And it says you did it. You just cashed out $5.35. Congrats on cashing out. You cashed out 10 times and earned a total of $62.17. We've got a few questions for you. Let's go. How do you feel about cash out today? Pretty good. Which ways did you earn your way to cash out? Surveys, daily polls, video bonus, games, achievements, on tap. Okay. You cashed out $5.35 to PayPal. What are you planning to spend it on? Probably a phone bill. You go my phone bill money. Next, okay. So the most common way people discover SurveyPop is from someone they trust. In fact, 85% of users invite a family member or close friend. SurveyPop is a great way to help people you care about earn a little extra income in their spare time. If you plan to invite someone, be sure they sign up with referral code P4BQ6M. They'll get $1 at sign up and you earn $1 every time they cash out. Are you going to invite a family member or friend? Already did. What's the biggest piece of news or event that stood out to you this week? And what are your thoughts on it? I can't really think of anything. Just glad to cash out for the 10th time with SurveyPop, proving that it pays out in 2026. Out for the 10th time with SurveyPop app, proving that it pays out in proving that it legitimately pays out in 2026. Next. One thing to prove. Do you have any feedback you'd like to I don't know if they allow us to cash out partial cash outs. It would be cool to allow for partial cash outs as long as we have reached the $5 threshold. But they probably never do that, but anyway. So like, you know, if you had $7 in your account, if you could just cash out 5 of that, then we can have money left over to go towards your next cash out. That'd be cool. Cool to allow for paragraphs. We have reached the $5 threshold. They probably won't do, but I'll put it in there anyway. Hit submit. And with that, I now have my $1. Go towards my next cash out. And then let's go ahead and claim this $2.50 for my achievement. Because I've now cashed out 10 times. Can I just go ahead and check out of this? Okay. And I'm gonna hit claim. And with that, I'm at $3.50. I'm not gonna be that far from my next cash out. Earning. And that is that. So, you can go to my profile. I can go to cash out. I go to profile. You see I've now earned $65.67. I've cashed out 10 times. Go to my history. See my history where I've gotten my $5.35, my dollar survey for feedback survey, and I've gotten $2.50 for reaching the achievement of cashing out 10 times in 2026. And then you can see that I started using this app back on March 17th, 2026. And I cash it every 2 to 3 weeks. I'm not on it all the time, but it does pay out. It's a legitimate way to receive extra cash. And let's go to my PayPal. Okay, and then you can see in my PayPal it says I received $5.35. Let's go there now. There it goes. Proof of payment. $5.35. From Social Loop LLC, which is the company behind SurveyPop. And go down to my history, recent activity. There you go. $5.35. Wrestling cash out. And proof along with the other apps I've used to cash out with. And this is proof that it still pays out in 2026. So I highly recommend you give SurveyPop a try. It's a simple, straightforward way to make a little extra money on the side. It's not going to pay your rent, and it's not going to pay your car payment, but it will allow you to treat yourself on a weekly basis. If you just stick with it. So use my referral code P4BQ6M. Again, it's P4BQ6M. It's my referral code. And you can get your free dollar to sign up. And you can refer your friends, and they can get $1 sign up once you have your own referral code and you install the app. Just make sure that when you install the app, it's going to start you off in the survey section. Make sure that you do go to the referral section, and there'll be a little box underneath this little part where you see share your code. We can put in your code, put in my code to make sure you get credited your dollar. And again, it's my profile. You see again, I've made over $60. I've cashed out 10 times, and you can see my history. There you go. So this does pay out in 2026. Again, use my code P4BQ6M. That's P4BQ6M for your dollar sign up bonus, and take advantage of SurveyPop. Give it a shot. I highly recommend it. 2026. So, if you want to earn faster, SurveyPop is great as a supplemental app, but it's not where the real money is, in my opinion. You'll probably want to actually use its sister or you'll probably want to actually use the sibling apps, which will be Eureka Surveys and SurveySpin. And I actually did a video about Eureka Surveys and SurveySpin, both of which I've earned more money on than SurveyPop itself. They have more survey volume, higher payouts than SurveyPop. I feel like, in my opinion, the video bonuses and game offers show up way more often, and the same achievement system or milestone system bonuses are also in both of these. You probably reach them a lot faster, and you'll probably hit the milestones a lot faster than you would in SurveyPop. So to see the full companion video to that, where I go over those in greater depth, there will be a link to that in the video description, or there will be a card that'll show up in this video at the end here, where you can click on and watch that video, where you can get to learn some good information on how you can use basically all three of these. Now that you've learned about SurveyPop, I still recommend SurveyPop as kind of a supporting app to the other two that I'm going to be talking about in the video, Eureka Surveys versus SurveySpin. This should be helpful to you, and I'd recommend, if you're going to use SurveyPop, which I do recommend still, you can use my code of the P4BQ6M. Again, it's the P4BQ6M, which will allow you to go ahead and cash out or get a guaranteed sign-up bonus of at least $1 for starting your SurveyPop journey. So go check out that Eureka Service versus Service Spin video now to earn even more money and basically triple your money. You'll be earning more than you would if you just use SurveyPop alone. So go check out that video now.